Hey everyone, welcome back to Attack on Tabletop, where we visit your favorite tabletop games, role-playing games, and games in general, especially D&D. This is the fourth episode of our D&D campaign that we have going on right now. In the last episode, what we had going on was the tournament continued. We're now officially into the second round of the tournament. We saw multiple characters advance. We saw Lena advance. We saw Makani advance. We saw Tulok advance. We saw Bear advance.
Yeah!
Yeah, fuck you. We also saw kind of the argument / beratement between the brothers, where Tulok and Echo had one-sided words that were viewed by multiple people. Devram and Orst went off to investigate the appearance of a portal in the middle of the arena. And we left off as Jeremiah was conscripted to come back to the ranks of the guard, leaving his spot in the tournament, causing a certain character to automatically move forward, as Sadi told him that there has been a sudden increase in cultist activity throughout the city that had been investigated by a number of units within the city. And that's kind of where we're going to pick up with this week. I'm going to start with Ephraim. Where we had last left you off, you had been on the trail of some suspicious activity, but you lost track of that individual.
I told the old lady to be safe.
You did. She
Stay out of dark alleys.
was a little confused over your concern, but appreciative, I believe.
Mm-hmm. One can hope.
What do you at this point?
I want to try to find Orst. That was my initial mission, and then I saw the half-orc go into the alley, and I chased off.
So you're going to continue your search for Orst?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a investigation as you try to find him.
Natural 20, baby.
Yes. You make your way back to where you were, and he's looping back around, moving in your direction as he sees you.
Orst.
Yes.
I found the portal.
Yes.
A man who said he was competing emerged. It didn't seem nice.
What? Who was it? Where was he traveling from?
What was it called again? Shadowplane?
Shadow.
Shadowfell? Shadowfell. Yellow eyes, yellow skin.
Reptilian in feature. Sparse hair.
I think so.
That's odd. They're not from there.
You seem very menacing, so I let him go. Not in a sense that, I'm just going to let him wreak havoc. In a sense that there wasn't anything I could do, probably. And he wanted to compete. Wait a second. If he was going to compete, he would already be competing, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Shit.
Keep the bees. Gith find themselves typically from the astral planes. But he said he was from the shadow.
He didn't say.
You felt it.
Yeah.
And find anything else? There's nothing this way.
There's a little bird there.
A little bird.
He wouldn't talk to me.
Wouldn't talk to you?
No.
Perhaps he was shy.
Maybe.
Let's continue watching.
Yeah. Should we go see if Echo's still there?
He wouldn't still be there, you don't think?
He was there when I passed him.
Guess let's have a look.
And I think I saw his brother. But I don't think his brother wanted me to see him.
How do you mean?
On my way here, I saw him walk into an alleyway. I think I saw him walk into an alleyway.
Okay.
And then when I got to the alleyway, there was a guard, but it didn't look right. So I followed, and then there was just an old lady there. I know.
Oh. I think you would recognize the old lady if you saw her.
I would think so, yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled. Let's go check on the one they call Echo. See if we can get him to come back with us to visit the old man.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like we should watch for that guy, too.
Absolutely. So as you all make your way back towards the fighter's entrance, as yourself and Orst approach, you again see Echo, though I believe he was reading.
Yes.
Yes. Still here, huh? No brother yet.
He'll return.
You're welcome to move with us if you so wished.
Did my brother wouldn't know where I'm at? I'm staying here till he returns so we go back to our tribe. He lost, unfortunately.
He,
Would you mind if we waited here with you?
If you want, that's fine.
Yeah.
If that man's gonna compete, he's gotta come here.
Right.
No, he lost.
No, not your brother, somebody else.
Oh, okay.
By chance, you haven't seen any, Gith around, have you? Make an nature check.
Nature 17.
You've read about them in books. You've never seen any, but you've read generally. You know the general appearance of their features. You know that they're typically from the astral plane.
Yeah, my face has been in this book though, so
I've seen these words. Nothing around me, though.
Oh, I've read that. It's a good one.
So far, yes.
It's good foundational information.
It is.
Yes.
Can I go back to reading?
Yeah, don't mind us.
I'm going to leave you here. I want to go check on the old man. See if there's been any change.
Okay, yeah, good idea. Good idea. I'll be here.
I'm sure again you don't want to accompany.
No.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I'm on high alert now.
You're on high alert. Okay.
As he's reading, I'm just like, look.
Make a
I'm either looking for the yellow man, or an old lady, or a guard that looks odd.
make a perception for me.
Or his brother. Ooh. I don't see anything, man. Got one.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Orsk bids farewell and moves back towards the medical ward, leaving you two to stand at the entrance.
Sitting out like kicking dust. Checking a couple words.
Yeah. Dobby. Oh, what are you doing? I'm sorry, real quick. If you want to see what he's reading,
Yeah.
make a
if I noticed him trying to look, I would lower the book.
so you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make an investigation.
That's high. 21.
21. You see the cover of the book. It's a book titled Spellcrafting in You, a guide to developing magical effects and weaving spells into existence.
Cool. What language is it in?
Common.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Well, I go try to sell more potions.
Okay. Who are you approaching? There's a number of different fighters in there now. Your perception last time was pretty good. So you would see, still in there, you would see the tall dragonborn. No, sorry, he's gone. You would see the other robed figure. You would see Tulok coming back through. You would see Makani, who purchased your last. You would see the small bird. You would see a dwarf drinking beer. You would see a large, I believe he's an orc. Dorgal. He's a dragonborn. Colored black. You'd see a black dragonborn. You would see small halfling. You would see a woman with a bow strapped to her back.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the halfling.
You approach, and this halfling looks really dirty. Kind of dirt all upon her face. Kind of wry hair. Yes?
Would you like to buy a potion?
What's it do?
Well, I have some choices. I have a half potion. I have a fire potion. I have acid potion.
Acid, you say?
Acid. And I have a thunderstone.
What's the thunderstone do?
It pushes your enemy back.
No, I don't want that. Can we use the potions out there?
Yeah.
We can. I'll take the fire weapon. How much?
30 gold pieces.
Make it persuasion. Let's get
3.
The suspense.
And she kind of. Yeah, sorry, I don't think so.
20?
No. Not interested. She kind of goes back to. As you're having this conversation, the next fight begins with the hooded figure and a small halfling with a wide rimmed red hat with a feather sticking out of it with a rapier at her side. Oh, nice. As they move out into the fighting area and begin fighting.
And I guess I'm gonna go to the guy drinking the beer.
Okay. Move up. What's that? Beer.
Exactly what you said it was doing.
He's chugging alcohol. Literally.
Quit trying to grab me, boy.
Sorry about that.
Excuse me, my friend.
Hey, man, I'm drinking.
I see. You're pretty chugging.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I have to buy a potion.
Not necessarily. I got ale. I don't want anything.
Okay.
As you continue to move around, moving fighter to fighter, you're saying a lot of these are it maybe pride based, but a lot of them are wanting to accept anything. As they move, you're moving around. Who would you move to next?
I'm gonna move up to that last one you described. Yes. I'll move up to the black dragonborn.
Okay.
Excuse me, my friend.
Yeah. Would you like to buy a potion?
I currently don't need one.
Would you like to buy a attack potion?
I also don't need that.
Okay.
But thank you.
That's no problem. Business is really staggering.
I haven't really fought yet, so I don't need it currently.
I see. Well, you need to hold on to this.
Oh, trust me, I have power at hand.
Okay.
So long, short one.
You continue moving on, asking people. People aren't generally interested in what you're wearing, but not for lack of effort, though. As you're doing that, this fight continues on with the small halfling weaving in and out and nearly dancing with this rapier. Will make a little bit of distance and hold hand out and fire this lightning bolt out at the large, or the hooded figure. The hood has fallen back to reveal this yellow skinned, nearly balding figure with braids coming down the side, the top nearly bald, with a long, wiry, black, almost Fu Manchu that falls down, catching the energy with the blade, and then moving in with the blade, trying to catch more. A ball of darkness appears. And as they begin to fight, and this seems to be going, it's a fair test between their wills. Suddenly the black orb collapses in on itself to see the yellow-skinned figure standing over the fallen halfling. They begin to make their way back. Uli,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I am still perusing the crowd.
Make a,
But I'm actually going to stop that.
okay,
Because there's something I remembered I needed to do while she's not in my presence.
okay,
I'm going to leave the arena area,
okay.
and I'm going to find the nearest, I guess somebody who makes or sells or buys weapons.
Okay. Make an investigation.
Okay. That's a 9.
It's very slow going. You're not familiar with the city's layouts. All the vendors have kind of set up shop. You leave the arena and move into the commerce area. And I would say after a little bit, you finally find what would be a blacksmith shop.
And I'm going to enter and look around for whoever is the clerk there, I guess. Or the owner, so to speak.
You find your way to a building called the Worthy Arsenal, and as you enter, there's this very muscular Goliath that just walks out of the back and pulls off this apron and sets it down. I'm not gonna help you.
Yes, I actually need to buy a few things and sell 2 things.
Of course, what do you need?
I need 2 short swords.
2 short swords.
And a few daggers, if you can.
No, of course, we've got plenty.
And I also need to sell these 2. And I slowly unbuckle my belt and put the 2 short swords that I have on me, as they are both ornate in design.
Are those the spider-shaped? Wow. He picks up one and starts to go. Wow. These are nice craft. Are you sure you want to sell them?
Yes, actually, I found them not too long ago, and they do not belong to me, so it's not my right to have them.
These are ceremonial in design. If you notice, and he kind of picks them up and sits them together hilt by hilt. And it looks to be like they're meant to be worn on the back, not at the side. but it is the shape of a spider.
That's cool.
And then he kind of pulls them apart. These are beautiful.
I wouldn't know. I hardly use them.
Given the make, I'm going to say I would be willing to take these. God, collector would love these. I would be willing to take these off of your hands for 30 gold apiece.
You can do that.
Okay. And you said that you were looking for what?
I need
A couple short swords.
2 short swords. Nothing like that, obviously. I'm not very flashy. And a few daggers would be helpful, honestly.
Yeah, how many apiece? 2 short swords, and how many daggers?
4 would be
4?
equivalent.
Okay, let's see. He kind of walks around, he moves out from behind the counter, and there's it's kind of a stand that's got a bunch of daggers sitting up out of it, and pulls 4 out of them. And then he walks over a bit, and he grabs 2 short swords off the wall. Now, these are nothing as nice as what you've got. I just want you to know that.
I understand.
Okay, so he sets them down. For the short swords, that'll be 10 gold apiece, and for the daggers, that's 2 gold apiece.
Okay.
So, given the trade, you will be getting 42 gold back from me. Is there anything else that you need?
Do they come with sheaths?
Of course, all of them.
I will need that belt back. It's the only one I've got, sadly.
Oh, of course. I hadn't even noticed. And he hands you back your belt. Do you need, I see on your belt you don't have any carriers for daggers.
I do not.
So I can probably rivet a few on for you.
That would be awesome.
It would probably only take 10 minutes, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some time while I'm waiting on my friend.
So that'll be an additional 3 gold.
That's fine.
So that'll be 45 back to you.
Okay.
So he kind of moves back and he grabs a couple straps of like old leather with a couple rivets, and he takes it back on an anvil and he starts hammering the rivets through and then flattening them out and back.
While he's doing that, I put my hands on the 2 swords that I owned, and I just put my head down on them and then push it back onto the...
Okay. After a few moments of diligent work, he kind of moves back to you with the belt, making sure that the daggers will seat into the leather straps. And you've got a couple sheaths for the swords on the side of it. And he makes sure those will fit in. The shapes are a little different. Would you like me to switch these out?
Oh, I don't need those sheaths if they go with the swords.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
You can gladly take those off.
So he begins pulling the rivets off of those and taking the leathers out.
I'm like watching him, and I'm like twitching half the time. I'm like...
So he starts pulling the rivets out. He takes the 2 sheaths that come with the sword, and he rivets those onto the side of it for you. And make sure they seat well now that the rivets are on. There you go. No cost for the other sheets.
Thank you.
I'm absolutely ecstatic at the state of these. They're beautiful. It's not every day someone brings. I don't even know what the make of these are. Dude, any clue?
No idea.
It's almost hint of velvet. But
I couldn't...
it's nice. I mean,
I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Gotta admire the craftsmanship behind it.
I guess. So, other than that, the only other thing I need is possibly a... That's a good question. You know, a short bow or something would be nice.
Short bow.
If you have anything that make. If not, I'll go find something else.
No, I think I've got a few in the back. We don't make them here, but sometimes people will trade them in. Let me go see what I've got. He walks around back, and he comes out, and he's got a longbow. You know, this is about all I've got. How you feeling about that? And give it a little time to see.
He seems alright. It'll do, and just a quiver of arrows would be fine.
Quiver of arrows. I'll say for the quiver of arrows and the long bow itself, ring that fellow there's used. He picks it up and he examines the wood, checks it for any warping that might have occurred over time. You know, this is a used bow. I'm going to say for this and a pack of a quiver of arrows, 30 gold.
Other than that, I think I'm good. The only thing, I'll slowly step back in the space that I have and remove the short swords, and I just start spinning them slowly.
They're fairly weighted. Again, nothing compared to what you had, but fairly weighted.
Will do.
And he kind of reaches down and pulls out a leather quiver and hands it to you. It's got 20 arrows in it.
That's all I need.
So that'll be 30 gold.
You don't.
I gave you 45. So you're net 15 right now.
And here's 30.
Yes. He takes that, counts it, puts it down. Thank you so much.
And I'm minus what now? Just 30?
You gained 15 gold.
Okay. Alright. That is actually all I need. I have other business to do.
Yeah. Thank you again. If you need anything else, feel free to come back. Slope Croak.
You probably won't see me again.
Yeah, you never know. I'm the best blacksmith in town.
We'll see.
Hey, if you want something a little more high quality than those, let me know. I do high quality with very refined ores on it.
Them rubber
Again.
chairs.
Probably won't see me again. Thank you, though.
Fair enough, stranger. Be well.
Step outside. And then I go back to the arena.
Make a perception. I'm gonna say this is taking an hour or so. This whole thing for you.
9 again.
Out of the corner of you, out of the corner of your eye, you see someone move out of a shop and move into an alley quickly. You didn't get any details, but
Damn my curiosity.
Tulok. What you doing, buddy?
Sitting, I go and I kind of sitting there, still kind of waiting for my round in the tournament. Just kind of doing my thing, sitting there.
Give me things sitting there. Any odd things you're doing?
I keep eyeballing Makani and kind of viewing around. What else is in there, like race-wise?
So there's the orc that you met earlier.
Mhm.
There's Makani. You see a small bird. You see a human. You see the dwarf. There's a black dragonborn. There's the yellow figure, the yellow hooded figure. Still in the tournament, we've got this is the small halfling, and that's it.
Okay. Then I just lower my head and close my eyes.
You were staring at Makani. Why do you keep looking at me like that?
And just look down and like no acknowledgement or anything, just
That is so weird because when Uli says that people look at you like that, you should ditch into an alley and throw your hood up and disappear.
still just
It's okay if you want to look at me because I am not stealing at this moment. And she just kind of goes back about her business and does her own little thing. Click. What you doing, Phil?
He kind of just goes over to the board and kind of looks to see when it's about his time to go up.
You would see that he is last in this round.
Yeah.
There's one fight that's about to start now, and you will go next.
And he's just going to sit there, and he puts away his book and goes ahead and gets his shield out and sits next to the entrance and starts holding on his amulet and just closing his eyes and sitting there.
Okay. Are you praying, or just...
I'm just kind of focusing myself in.
Okay.
The prayer hasn't started yet.
Okay. The guard steps up and has a look at the board. I'm going to need Gug and Dorgul. If you could.
Slowly gets up and stands, stretching a little bit.
The orc kicks himself off against the wall. Let's give this a go. And he makes his way up, looks at you. Good luck.
Bring around the Raven Queen brush.
Grumps be with you.
Never.
Tulok looks up at that, just with disgust. Just and not at the dragon.
Right, at him. Right,
yeah.
Right. Tulok would probably get the idea that orcs aren't... There's a different level of culturalization between orcs and the rest of the civilization on this continent. You quit glaring at me. So as you all move out, the crowd begins to cheer and applaud as you all come through. You all make your way out. Look up to the queen. The queen gives you her blessing to begin. Anything at that point?
Pull the long sword out and tap the shield with the giant black feather over it.
Okay. She pulls out, or Gug pulls out the big battle axe. Look, and he takes his paces back.
Fight. Maybe.
Tulok's watching this one.
What'd you get? 3. Go for it.
Are we 30 feet apart, I'm assuming?
30 feet apart.
I'm just going to, walk slowly up to him as I tap my shield and cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk up and just swing for him.
Make an attack.
It's 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 1 more damage for the Hunter's Mark.
Okay. You hit him with the sword, and you cut into his chest as he kind of moves back, and then his eyes change. His muscles expand a little bit, and he bares his teeth at you. And he swings at you recklessly. Natural 20. Why did I change it? Okay. $12 points of slashing damage. Let's see. He comes with the axe and hits you, and you try to catch it with the shield, but his strength pushes down, and the axe cleaves into your shoulder.
Alright. I guess we're staying, up in each other's face currently?
Yep, he didn't give any ground.
Okay. That's what. Okay. I'm going to attack him again with the longsword.
Yes, you'll have advantage this time because he did reckless.
That's a 18 to hit.
That's it.
And I'm going to pump a Thunderous Smite into it.
Yeah.
Uh, 16 damage.
Whether that is
10 of that is thunder damage,
okay.
and 6 of that is slashing.
Underscore?
I counted it.
Trying to kill him.
He kind of. He didn't quite go down. His knees didn't give out on him. But as this giant boom goes off, I mean, everyone in the arena erupts, at the flash of what just happened. But he's still standing, but only just barely.
Okay, that's why. Okay. That's fine.
He's going to take another attack at you.
Okay.
This also recklessly. There's an air of desperation about this attack. That is 23 to hit.
It is.
That is 6 points of damage. And before on that one, add another 5 to that one before that because he's a half-orc.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Fine.
So basically another 9 damage.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
But he's still very, very wounded at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him again with my longsword.
Yes, again with advantage.
Say another 18 to hit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Like, does he look rough?
He looks very rough.
Okay, screw it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna pump a divine smite into it.
Okay.
That's 7 slashing,
Okay.
5 damage from Hunter's Mark.
Okay. I mean, he's going down. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, how do you want to do it?
I guess I want to, like, as I hit him with the sword, I'll see him start to go down. And if I see him start to go down, I'm just going to give him an extra edge and just slam him with the shield real fast.
You hit him, he starts to fall, and you hit him again. His body hits the ground. And then his eyes open. And he stands back up. Not quite. And he rages again and gets one more attack. Relentless endurance.
I didn't finish damage.
Oh. Well, you've already connected with the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
You have bonus action.
No, I'm saying the damage, that's the bonus action is the rest of the damage into the divine smite.
Right, but you've already hit with that. You have to use it on that hit.
Okay, well then no one can do the rest of it.
You can do an offhand hit on him.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody said.
No, I'm saying there was still more damage left on the first hit.
Right, but
yeah,
he had 1 HP.
Yeah.
And when you knocked him down, when you hit him,
Okay.
that you pump the smite then,
Mm-hmm.
and then he goes down.
Okay.
And then relentless endurance
Okay,
comes back.
that's fine. Yeah. Go for it.
Going one more. That's another natural 20. But shit rolls. So that is a collective of 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yep.
So as he stands back up, you pumped your energy into that fight, and into that damage, and he goes down and gets back up and grins at you and brings that axe around. It hits you in the shoulder and it digs in more, and you feel yourself begin to fall unconscious. Then everyone, you're not close enough. Everyone, as he goes down, the healers come out and heal you up. And as you come to, he's standing there with his arm out.
We'll take it.
Good for it.
Good for it. I sheathe my sword into my shield.
As he kind of walks back, what you have there?
Almost.
Oh my god. And you'll walk back through as Gug is victorious. Gug moves back in. The healers move up on him, start healing him up, they start healing you up. Kind of takes his position back against the wall. I guess the storeroom makes his exit. The Royal Guard then looks up, seeing the last pairing. You've got Soot and Click. Click moves up.
Yeah.
Soot also makes her way up. Little halfling, big spry. All right. You ready?
May we just be with you.
I don't know what it is, but okay.
And as I start walking, I would start the prayer.
Okay.
And I would say, Immortal Mother, grant me your audience. Cleanse my heart so I might vanquish my demons. And I cast Shield of Faith.
Also make a religion check for me.
Oh, there's my dice.
Start getting visions.
Oh, there it is. 8.
Okay. Again, you kind of feel the touch of Ouija as you give yourself the Shield of Faith. That brings your AC up by 3 or 2?
2.
It brings your AC up by 2.
And I have my shield out, so I'm at 19.
Yeah. Okay. On that, you'll begin to make your way out. As you're walking, Soot flips out 2 daggers. Begins kind of like twirling in matter figures.
And I would have took my mace out as well.
You'll walk side by side out to the middle. The queen gives the go. Soot kind of takes her position and roll initiative.
$15.
14. Yeah, thanks.
Alright, and I would run up on her and go to just attack with my mace.
Okay. Hit it.
21.
That's going to be a hit.
She takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It's a pretty stout hit as she kind of falls back. She kind of shakes it off, though.
Oh, half-orc.
Then she moves in on you. And she makes the first attack on you.
It didn't click at all. Oh, so good. That's
16 does not hit you. Okay. As she goes with the dagger and swings in, you use your shield to block it. She's going to make an attack with her offhand. That's a bonus action. And that one also misses you, so you parry and catch that one as well.
And then I just continue with going in just with my mace right now.
Yep. Keep going.
20 to hit?
Yeah, 20 hits.
With just 4 bludgeoning this time.
4 bludgeoning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. She's still up. She's looking pretty beat up. I mean, they've been pretty solid hits on her.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And I'm just gonna sit there under my breath and just just hold on to my holy symbol one time as I switch it over.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. She comes in at you again with the dagger. 21.
Yes.
For 19 points of piercing damage as she is able to catch you at the side in between plates in your armor.
Okay.
And then she's going to make a bonus attack with her offhand. That's 23 hit.
It is.
And 2 piercing damage.
And with that, I'm gonna sit there and cast and inflict wounds as I go to strike again.
Okay, make a touch spell attack.
And that would be with my sword. $23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Alright, and with it's 3d10 necrotic, and then plus.
Look at how good inflict wounds is.
And I need one more. I'll just use this one. Is the 0 on the 1 dice a 10?
That's a 10.
Alright. Plus 15 necrotic and 8 bludgeoning.
How you know that?
Instead of coming down with the mace part, I come down with the blunt end on the neck, and as she falls, I pluck a feather and put it on her chest.
So as she, and just for the record, when you do inflict wounds, you don't make an attack with your weapon. It's actually a spell attack, so you're basically just touching them.
Oh.
So you don't add your weapon damage to that.
Oh, okay.
But you separated them out, so she took 15 damage, which was enough to take her out.
Yeah.
As you touch her, you see these black veins that form on her face as she kind of falls and convulses. And you pluck this little black feather and you set it on top of her. As the crowd erupts.
And then after that, I would just do the spare the dying cantrip to make sure she's and walk out.
Okay. Gives you absolutely 1.
So, are you keeping up with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn the page and start reading one.
I have other books if you want to look at them.
No, this is fine. Unless you don't like me reading over your shoulder.
No, it's okay. Want to make sure you keep up, that's all.
Yeah. Do a little bit of reading myself.
So as you all make your way back in, this hereby concludes the second round of the tournament. The quarterfinals will resume in 1 hour's time. You all then are dismissed to go about your ways. So, intermission is called. What do you got?
Do I see any like wood?
Any wood? There's a couple benches.
Like loose pieces of wood?
Not in here.
Kind of fabric.
There's like tapestries up on the wall. It's like a small running tablecloth cross table that holds like a small bowl of like foods and waters.
think at this point, I was just gonna give up trying to sell.
Okay.
Didn't really sell anything.
Okay.
I mean, I sold one.
Hey, that's 20 gold.
And then I guess I'm start to walk out of the fires area.
Okay. As you exit, you see these two standing.
Right over your shoulder.
I'm holding it down for you.
Oh yeah, how tall are you? You're like
He's
7?
close to 7 feet tall.
Okay, I'm like, yeah. So I'm just...
Oh, I see you made the friend.
He just won't leave. But he reads as fast as I can, so it works.
Well, that's cute.
Do you want to read? I'm not going to move from where I'm at, though.
I didn't ask that. I'm just stating the fact that you're really tall, I'm really short.
I can help.
With what?
I go down to go pick him up.
Don't pick on me!
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, I just don't like being randomly picked up. If you let me know, I might be okay, but...
Do you want to read?
What are you reading?
A book about spells and you and making of stuff?
Me?
What?
You said you?
Not about
Well,
you.
no.
It's
The book.
The name of the name of the book is
Spellcrafting in You.
Spellcrafting in You.
Okay.
And You.
A guide to developing magical effects and weaving spells into existence.
Ah.
The guy down there had it, so I bought it with my brother yesterday.
Just...
Speaking of your brother, where is he?
I don't know.
How long have you been standing here?
Right? He was standing here when I walked by.
How long have we been standing here?
Probably for about 25 minutes.
At least.
You have been standing there for like 40.
It's taking that long for this last 7 fights? Okay, then yeah.
For about 40 an hour almost.
Does he just leave you like this often?
He's taking care of business so we can leave and go back to the tribe.
Okay.
I have my question. Are you the younger brother?
No, I'm older.
So your younger brother?
It's my younger brother, yes. You hear how I sound?
Yeah, I
It's
can.
harder for me to communicate to people than it is for him. He knows how to talk to people. I know how to do other things.
What do you do?
Reed's pretty good.
I've dabbled in magic.
I have magic potions.
That's nice.
Where'd you buy one?
I'm not hurt.
Huh?
I'm not hurt.
I could have another one. This is a thunderstone.
I could do that. Wait, what? A thunder what?
Thunderstone.
What's that?
Throw it at your enemies and they get pushed back.
That's really cool.
Would you like to buy one?
Sure.
I don't know what Thunderstone is, do I?
Make a intelligence check.
Just flat intelligence?
Flat intelligence.
8.
Nothing that you've seen before.
So it pushes people back.
Yes. You throw it at
Like the spell, Thunder Wave.
pretty much. Yes.
Because it pushes people back too.
I know. But that's a spell. This is a potion.
Do you know that spell?
I know the Thunder Wave spell.
Then you don't need the rock.
Well, this will help him to save the use of his magic. He can just throw this instead.
Trying to make sure I had that spell.
I mean, I won't be able to use it for a couple of days, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having it.
If I buy it, will you leave? No offense, you're a good salesman, but
Yes, 20 gold pieces.
here.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Do you really want this? As he's walking away.
It sounds really cool. I mean, if it works, it works.
You have a bag?
Close the book, kind
Oh,
of toss around the other bag.
Yeah.
Put it into a pouch that I have.
Did you drop it in?
No. I have pouches where I can just put it in.
Okay. Because it looks like he just dropped it in.
I went and grabbed it. Yeah. That's to be gone by tomorrow.
You don't know that?
Nope.
Tulok. What you doing?
Oh. So,
Sorry. That was funny.
Tulok's kind of sitting in it. He's standing there just eyeing this other half-orc. Just almost frothy at the mouth at this point.
Yeah.
And comes over and just grabs him.
Leo, so much.
Just straight, hand on chest, straight to the wall.
What's the big deal?
What is your problem? What kind of orc does not use grumsh to kill his enemies? Not to powder their noses?
You know what really pisses me off? And he kind of pokes you in the forehead. It's orcs like you.
You mean he pokes me in the forehead?
I mean, he's only a few inches shorter than you. It's orcs like you that give us a bad name. Orcs are civilized. They're not stupid. They're not barbaric. We're a participating member of society. It's orcs like you that give us a bad name.
No, it is you who have forgotten what you are. You are an orc. You are the child of grumps.
Well,
What are you? You are clearly not orc. You must be slack-jawed elf. You are garbage.
You know,
I would piss on you if the gods would not lose favor with me.
well, you know, if Grumps favors you, we'll meet in the finals. And we'll handle this at that point.
And I just full on headbutt him.
Make an attack.
Yes! I love it.
This is inside the fighting room pit, or did you guys walk out first?
Like we're in the little the pre.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Oh my fucking nose.
That does hit him. So it's a D4 plus your modifier.
I'm like,
Shit.
So that's gonna be 6.
Okay. You see it hits him, and his nose is bleeding. There's no time for this. If you feel that strongly about it, move yourself to the next round.
No,
And
we'll
we'll
settle this here and now.
Sorry, I'm not interested in being disqualified because you're ignorant.
Ignorant? That is the word of weaklings and cowards.
Are they for real?
And if you are present in this tournament, I have no need of it. And I leave.
Tulok leaves.
Just
The guard kind of stops you. Wait, whoa. Look, I know you're upset. Obviously, he's offended you somehow. Handle it there. That's the best place to handle it.
he puts his hand on the guard.
He doesn't touch you. But he's like, whoa, just handle it there. Don't leave. There's no reason, like, if you can thrash him, do it out there. When they're favored.
It's not their favor I care for. I have made my mark and I have what I want. And I leave.
As you're leaving, so you're dropping out of the tournament.
I have no need to be in the place of weaklings and cowards. And leave.
Okay.
I love this guy.
Okay. And the guy kind of... Those of you who are still kind of in the room, he kind of... You know, there's always one quitter every year. And he kind of walks up and he marks your name out and moves Makani on to the semifinals.
I need more. Same.
Of course. This has been the most So as you're walking outside, you would notice these three standing.
Just congregate friends. I just imagine the door like getting kicked open.
Just fucking.
Just like look up from the
Make
bed.
a strength check if you're kicking them.
Yeah. Oh god, doors. Don't let it be our weakness, please. That's already
9.
You can get away.
Okay.
Nice.
I was
It
more or
just
less
slowly,
checking
like-
to see if you blew it off there.
Okay.
Door's AC is like 5, so you
Yeah.
hit it for sure.
Just kind of storming out. Look up. I look up and I see a congregation of people. Find some random person, just push them down and keep walking.
Make a quick perception.
I want to look away, but I can't.
That's a 6.
That's fitting.
Just angry.
I'm going to give you this. Do with it what you will.
Mhm.
You look at as you're catching the three. He's got his cowl pulled up, but you catch green, like a grayish green, bluish green.
Bluish green, yeah.
Blue screen. The telltale.
Right.
High low.
Sure. Give me a call, or you want to call it?
You call it.
Oh, let's aim high. Go low.
Low.
Yep.
That makes no sense.
All right. I'm going to notice.
Okay.
60% of
Just-
the time, it works every time.
I look out what?
Come just beeline straight to him. Are
Yeah.
you like these orcs in this pitiful town?
Closes the book.
Take a step to the left.
What now?
I'm sick and tired of weakling orcs.
What happened?
He vagrantly uses Grumsh's name and then licks the asshole of his opponent. What a useless bag of shit.
Is there a way to tell or notice that he knows what I am? That's why he's confronting me about this?
Make an insight.
Okay.
I'm setting a low DC on this one.
Okay, 8.
You have no idea why he's talking
You
about
have no idea why he's talking to you.
A lot of orcs I've come across are very strong, not
Yes.
weak.
That's my point. Orcs are strong. We're strong.
Fair. Yes, some orcs are physically strong, some are mentally strong.
Yes,
But orcs
I'm
are
aware
strong.
of that. Orcs crush their enemies.
Uh,
They leave none in their wake.
Realizing the skull's there.
not every situation fully requires that, though, does it?
Yes, always. That is the way of Grumsh.
Make a Jeff. Make an insight.
Inside?
Yeah.
$16.
Okay.
My high roll of the evening.
As Echo's talking, you grew up in Orcish society. You know the way that the lower jaw tusks influence speech.
No.
There is something else happening here. It's almost like he's got like a ball of cotton in his mouth or something. There's something there.
He who watches us is who guides us. I understand that. But the cave mother teaches us other things as well.
Yes. I will give you that. I like you. You know the gods.
Yes, I do.
But what is wrong with you? Why, like this point, like I'm calming down, he mentioned cave mother. What is wrong with you?
Echo goes up to the collar And since you're close enough, I'll say it's when this isn't naturally part of his outfit. It's something that he has done, and you see how the sewing's like it's not perfect.
It's very crude.
Yeah. And he goes and unties a string on the very top of it and lets it kind of lower for slightly, and you see the entirety of this jar here is scarred. It's fresh. It's
not even scarred. You're seeing.
It's like pussing and stuff still, and you can see where the one tusk here is almost split in half.
Devram, as you're standing there,
I just see normal.
right?
It's
So
like
you see
Two-Face,
normal,
right?
but as he clears it, there's like a smell of like
Almonds?
like
Almonds.
infection. It's a very faint smell, but the smell is correlated by him revealing. And Dobby, you're standing in front of him. You would also see.
It's like so. Like normally the bluish green skin, but now you see like the yellow and the red. And
The real
you see
angry.
It's almost like something had punctured from right there and went inward. Me and my brother came across some people in the forest on the way up here. They're dead, but
As they should be.
they got a good hit in. My brother was able to save me before it happened, though. They blindsided me.
Your brother.
He's here right now, shopping for our tribe. Yes.
Your tribe. Why is he not simply faking for your tribe? Are you not a raider?
Our father is, yes. I wasn't as strong as the other orcs, physically.
Yes. Some are gifted with magics. I'm aware of this. I have some power in this, but my power comes direct from Crouch.
When he said I go to and grab my arm for a second, I understand that.
Make a history check.
That's going to be a 12.
You know that from time to time, correct me if I'm wrong, but red is revealed, right? It's showing-
There's nothing in the book that states signs for what you're going on.
Right.
That was just the way I would take it because the name of his clan.
Right.
So,
but I would say that you know that sometimes orcs and half-orcs are born with special markings that mark them for greatness by the gods.
Well, I know this too.
Make a history check.
Actually, I did. I rolled a 12. I can re-roll it from it too.
No, that was so you would kind of know generally.
I was gonna say, but
And obviously I noticed because you
it's,
made
it's
attention.
It's the only thing that's also exposed on the skin.
The only reason that I gave you that was because
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like he did that.
referenced it. So
I'm actually going to reach.
What is this?
Birthmark.
You are the chosen. This is good. You would make a fine addition to the horde.
I have a tribe. Are you referring to the afterlife?
No. I am here seeking worthy to form my own horde, so that I may overtake my father. He is a worthy combatant, and I wish to prove myself to him and to Grouch. And you are chosen. This would make a good addition to my horde. There is another here who has caught my eye. She is powerful and relentless. These are things I need.
at that time, she comes out. Connie, hanging her around. Gosh, that sure was fun getting able to stab that bird in the The wing. Oh, hi. I've talked. You're still staring at me,
Yes.
and you're still standing here.
Yes, I'm waiting for my brother.
Is he not back yet?
It's only been 40 minutes. Hour.
Your brother has left you here for an hour?
He's taking care of business for us. Yes.
What business?
Making sure we have what we need for the tribe.
Tell me, I shall assist him.
It's just
You have...
getting gold, so we can purchase things on the way back home.
Again, you are an orc. Why would you purchase? Just simply take it. It is your right.
Yes, the tribe would agree with you on that.
Yes. Your tribe sounds good. Do they have a
But
good,
not
a good
everything.
home? Are they strong?
Yes, they're strong, yes. But not everything needs to go that way, in my opinion. I've seen things differently from the cave mothers, and I'm trying to make those changes for that. I want to show the world that orcs can be strong, and not as feared as they are now.
But fear is strength.
Yes,
With fear comes respect. And subjugation. from the
not
weak.
all the time. Some of those who give fear don't deserve respect.
About this time, the young bird figure moves out.
Just kind of notice all of them piling up over there.
At this point, we have far to go.
And I just kind of tilt my head and
I go to put the book in the bag.
I would wave because we met each other earlier.
I'd go up to him and kind of clench around my throat. Praise we Jess!
That completely catches me off guard. That is not the voice that should come out of Small Bird.
Dutch. Done a lot of reading. I know what he is.
Yeah, give it a religion check.
It's a religion?
Him or are you talking about him or the?
Or we just.
No.
He's
His
talking about what
race.
he is.
Nature.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like you keep
Yes,
talking about
I am
what
one
he
of the
is.
gods.
It's only a 12.
You would know that this would be a king.
Okay.
You would know generally the Kinkus have no voice of their own. And they can only communicate using noises, phrases, words that they've heard in exactly the same way they've heard it before.
Echo stops talking. When he starts talking, so. Yep.
You're not afraid of the bird, are you? Then why the silence?
Echo gestures you to him.
I kind of just look at him, trying to connect the dots of why you want me to look over there.
Make a general intelligence check.
6.
When you laugh hard, you know it's low.
Maybe he's hurt.
That's the tell.
And I just go over to him
There's a little bit of blood on his face.
and just right
And
on
I've
my
got some pretty nasty, gnarly shit under my nails still.
and I kind of right on my thing on my little clipboard. Do you need the healing of Ouija's?
Ouija's? What in the nine hells is Ouija's?
And I just kind of ignore what he says and hands him a pamphlet that would have just information.
This little bird just hands you this little.
I had to make sure of what my intelligence is. It's my wisdom that's low.
No,
I'm gonna walk over to him and just lightly whisper, "Hey, mimic your voice. I don't like the idea of that."
Make a perception.
No.
I know everything you say.
I roll a whisper
23.
check.
Make a stealth check.
23.
Nope. 13, I think.
You heard him say, "They mimic your voice. I don't like the idea of that."
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of it.
Echo's not liking this all of a sudden. He wants to, but he can't.
Right. It's weird.
Why
Hearing your
don't,
own voice come out of something so small.
how about this? Why don't you come with me and we go find your brother?
He will return here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No.
He always has.
But hasn't he always come to places he knows? You are clearly not from here. You're not like these ass lickers.
Excuse me.
Man, speak.
He'll return. We have a mission to do. He's left for longer before and returned.
Well, perhaps I shall wait with you. You have got my attention.
You like to read as well.
Take the little pamphlet.
I just
No.
clinch the bag a little bit closer.
Ass lickers.
This is not something that is beyond me, but
And I'm putting the collar back up now.
up to this point, I have not had a tremendous need for it. I understand the words and the lettering. I've just never needed it. But I do understand to make a hold better than my father's, I must broaden my horizons. So, you've piqued my interest when you speak of Cave Mother and her designs.
That's how I was raised.
So, for now, I shall stay with you and your brother.
Joel is speaking. You hear kind of the hyperventilating jubilation of Makani as she realizes what just happened. Can you say what I can say too?
Can you say what I can say too?
Oh my god, Uli is going to love you!
Oh my god, Uli's gonna love you!
You can learn to speak like a dark elf like us!
Dark elf! Like us!
Dark elf? Like us?
Oh, well, yes, I'm a dark elf.
No,
No.
child. You are not even remotely like that scum.
Yes, I am.
You have power and strength. Only the weakest of scum are dark elves.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I have never seen your kind. Perhaps you are a gift from Grum's Shoulder Cave Mother. But you are definitely no dark elf.
Well, I don't know. That's just what I was. I don't know. You know what? Don't worry.
No, someone has
But she
corrupted
just
you.
kind of walks back inside.
I will fix this.
Oh yes, I am a dark elf!
Blasphemy.
Speaking of, Uli,
What's up?
buddy.
Following whatever
We're
it
gonna kick
is
a
that
dog.
went into the alleyway you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Well, whatever's going on elsewhere.
You don't see anything happening.
Why am I even here? It's really odd.
Make a perception.
Is the alleyway dark?
Yeah.
Just checking. It's an 8. From where I'm at, do I hear anything like from the arena was, or because I'm?
You would hear a number of cheers and cheers. Large. It's kind of started to quieten down at this point.
I'm beginning to wonder if I should go back or not to see if she's done.
It would take you. I would say it would take you maybe 10 minutes moving at a quick pace to get back there.
This alleyway, is it opposite of where I was coming from? Like if I took the alley, would it take
If you took the alley, you could then turn up towards the arena.
Okay, then I'm gonna take the alleyway.
Okay.
I can figure out basically where I'm going, I guess.
Okay. When you come out of the alleyway, make an investigation check.
That was 12.
So 12. You see a couple figures. There's a small bird making his way down one way. There's a couple walking. There's a couple people that are kind of filing out from the arena. A couple furbolgs, a couple dwarves, gnomes. But if you go left to go away, or right to go away from the arena, you go left to go towards the arena.
I don't see her, so I'm gonna go back to where I found her,
Okay.
or where I left her.
As you make your way, you see this large
Tuck my hood.
conglomeration of figures kind of gathered outside the fighters' entrance. But you don't see her.
Out of curiosity, how close is everyone to Echo right now?
I
I know you were
You're
beside
probably
me.
like crowded.
I was
Yeah.
close enough, like, because you showed me and
Yeah.
you kind of whispered in my ear. But I imagine you kind of went back to your spot. So
Yeah.
we have a little bit of space between us.
Are you still like right beside me though?
No, I took a subtle step to the left whenever he approached us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I stand at 7'3", so I'm just this.
2 feet tall.
No, I missed my Goliath.
So you don't see Makani here, but they're standing right outside the entrance.
Then I just walk around them and go.
So you move around them and go in. You get in. There's a few people in here.
You see me sit there spitting.
You see Makani sitting there, and you see the half-orc sitting there, kind of wiping a bit of blood off his nose. This is really the only two that are left in there. Oh, Elena's still in there.
Yeah.
Makani is deep.
Sit at the door, just tap a foot. Are you ready now?
Uli, did you see?
See what?
I stabbed that bird. I didn't kiss it.
I didn't actually. But good job.
I closed the distance and I stuck it.
You're taking things I say way too literally.
And Uli, someone said something to me that I might be a gift from Gramsh. What does that mean?
They basically called you excrement from your own rear.
Oh, that's not. What's excrement?
You know when you have to go to a certain place by yourself or do something you don't want to?
He is pooping.
That's what I'm talking about. It was an insult.
He said that I wasn't a dark elf.
That's for you to decide.
Well, I mean, I think I'm a dark elf, but he said that I'm not.
Well, then if you think you're a dark elf, you're a dark elf.
I think I am.
That's what you are.
But I also didn't tell anyone that I was a dark elf uli.
Yeah, I wish you wouldn't.
I didn't, I promise.
So the other thing you need to learn is to stop letting out things I tell you.
Like that I should close the gap instead.
Right. Stop
Not
telling
kill
people.
them.
Yes.
Unless it's not in a tournament for a
Maybe.
raccoon.
Say that in your head, not out loud.
There's a bird outside. You have to see him.
We've got things to do.
What do we have to do? I have to win a raccoon.
Is it over for now, or what's going on?
For a little bit, I think.
And how much longer do you have to be here?
I think until that thing says there's only one person.
Let's turn and look over at it.
You would see there are existentially 3 more rounds left.
Alright, well, I've got other things I need to take care of. Because I have to fend for us. That's what I do, remember? Don't say it out loud.
No, I didn't tell you. As she pulls out her list, I drank a potion.
Where did you get a potion?
I bought it for 20 gold.
Where did you get money?
I have money, I think. Yeah, see?
Did you take that out of my pouch?
No.
Are you lying to me?
No. Maybe not. Make an insight.
Never gonna make fucking insight.
Maybe not.
That's a 10.
To the DM's knowledge, she did not steal it.
Who knows? Oh my goodness. That'd be great if she did, though.
Right? We'll have to clarify that.
Oh, we're definitely gonna clarify that one. It's gonna be one of those like, I make the money. Well, I have to make more for us to get by. Okay, that's why I'm going out again. I had to buy some things,
What did you buy, Uli?
things I needed. If there's anything you need, I can get you something. No.
Another piece of that food. It was really good.
All right, I can do that.
Thank you.
I'll be back. Stay here. I'll go do some more looking around.
But you should really talk to the cute little bird, Uli. He talks like we do.
I don't talk to anyone,
But he's really nice.
and I'm not.
You were very nice.
To you, and that's it.
That makes you nice.
Just don't get killed, and don't kill.
Right.
Is that?
But don't kiss either. Because I want a raccoon.
Yes, you're not gonna get a raccoon by kissing.
I'm going to get a raccoon by stabbing things and winning.
Yes, I think pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah.
I really hope she wins the tournament.
Stay here.
Yeah.
I really hope that Makani wins and just wastes the wish on her raccoon. Freaking hope.
Alright, so stay here. I'll come back for you. I'll keep listening for this, I guess, when it's done, and then we'll go back to the tab.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. I'll be back.
Bye, Uli.
I give her a big kiss on the forehead.
I thought you said we weren't supposed to kiss.
I kiss you because I care. Well, I'm gonna go.
She kind of goes on about her way. Back to the group on the outside.
It's a congregation.
So everyone's sitting around. I'm like, and I snap my finger, and my hawk appears on my shoulder. Quite familiar. Go find him, please. So fly off.
Okay.
He's getting a little uncomfortable now.
Yeah.
Tulok's gonna start pacing. Big cat, small cage kind of thing.
Yeah. Got it. Let's do it.
Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I guess
Wait for me to move still.
One, I'm waiting for your brother to come back. Two, I'm waiting for Oris to come back with information. If he does, I was kind of assuming that we'd meet him there.
He's gone forever.
Gone forever. Just taking it all in.
It's only been about 30 minutes since
Yeah.
Oris.
Yeah.
You don't know you walked for about 45.
Yeah. Cool. Just hanging out. I don't want to just walk away from the group. I'm gonna look around. Is there like anywhere like benches or anything around?
Make perception.
Yeah. Natural 20.
There are a few benches. A little bit.
Wasted 20!
I found a bench though.
He found the best bench in the whole city.
Gosh darn right.
That's the name of our group, Wasted 20.
That's right.
I really like that.
Yeah.
That might be what the segment becomes.
Yeah. Wasted 20!
Oh, hey.
No, we're not talking about people.
I'm gonna go sit down.
Okay.
I'm just.
I'll ask my brother when he gets here about your thing.
Okay. I'll still be here. There's just a bench right around here. I'm just gonna sit down. Do you want to sit?
I'm standing right here. He told me to.
Okay.
You.
Hmm?
Is your brother the same as you?
He's not full.
I mean,
I've never seen markings on him before.
Kind of make your like so like something.
and then I continue to go back to basic.
Yeah.
Sneak away like a spy.
Nobby. Just do it.
Look over at Echo. That was a nice, neat trick. Snapped her finger. Bird.
It's a spell.
How far away is the bench?
Spell.
Yeah.
15 feet away.
Watch.
Nobby?
Yeah.
Instead of using a spell, I have a mechanical bird you can use.
Why would I use that when I have my hawk?
I don't know. I like my mechanical bird.
Can I mentally connect to it?
No.
Then I don't need it. Thank you, Joe.
I just turn it. I just let it fly around.
Okay. So you as he kind of like hand cranks this little bird, its little wings, it starts to kind of fly in just a little concentric circle.
Where the fuck is my Connie?
It's pretty nice, Joe. But I have a bird, though.
About this time, you step out.
I'm going to survey the crowd of, like, if there's any people walking about.
Like as soon as you come out the door, make perception, and then you all continue your conversations.
I guess I would notice the bird as well.
18.
You would. 18.
That's gonna cause me to stop.
You see, as you come out, you see this group of people that are all kind of like fixated on this little mechanical bird flying.
I mean, if it's the same group I saw before I came in here, I'm not paying attention.
On the outside, you see a couple of guard walking by. You see a couple of finer dressed individuals moving on towards the commerce area of the city.
Going to attempt to follow them.
Okay.
18.
18? Okay. They don't appear to notice you. As you kind of step in line behind them. Okay, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of surveying what they're doing while still kind of listening in the background, just kind of writing in my book.
Just kind of writing
Yeah.
different things down. Echo. Send off your bird. Did you want to assist the bird with looking for your brother at all?
No, because I don't know the people around me, so I'm not going into that state.
Okay.
Fair enough.
The bird returns after 15 minutes and perches on your shoulder.
Did you check inside buildings? You need to check inside buildings. Just don't get hit. Again.
In case you're curious, they have a +4 to perception.
Okay. I just can't really give you what he's seeing unless you're connected to him.
Yeah, but if he finds him, he knows what to do. Go to his shoulder.
It's too
Tulok's actually going to walk up on the little gnome.
Yes. What sorcery is that?
Oh, no sorcery. Mechanics.
Mechanics?
Yes.
What is this mechanics?
Where I take materials and combine it to make something that works.
Like a smith?
In one yes.
Can you make inward things?
Possibly. It might take some time.
Yes. True artisanship takes time. Can you make weapons?
Depends on your definition of weapons.
I once heard
Can you? Oh, I'm sorry. Go on. Keep your conversation. I'll be right back.
I once heard of a man who could fire a crossbow without loading it multiple times. Could you do that? Or make other sorts of weapons? Perhaps, I don't know, just
Well, one of the companions I was walking with, he made like bombs.
bombs. What is a bomb?
Bombs where he took materials, put them together, and they blew up.
Blew up. You like the magics that he uses to destroy things?
Yes, but you don't cast. You just grab and you throw.
So anyone could use these.
Yes.
This pleases me.
It was scary at first, but then you get used to it.
Just reach down and grab his shoulder.
Oh shit.
You will have a place in the Horde if you make these bombs,
Well,
as you say.
I have a general description of...
the Thunderstone. He made this. I'm kind of like...
A thunderstone.
Oh, be careful.
Take it.
If you
What does this do?
it push people back like the thunder wave that I
done?
do.
What have I done?
How does it work?
You just throw it.
Like this?
Which direction did you go?
Opposite of the fighting arena.
I would have looked in that direction.
Okay. You throw this out. Just make an attack roll for me, ranged attack roll.
Literally me.
I got nothing.
So that's going to be off. Is it going to be off my strength or my dex? Because
It's strength. Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be a 19.
You chuck this thing down this alley. Actually, higher or low?
Let's go high.
Low. There's no one back there. So it just goes off. But you just see this, like, concussive go off as it hits. It's loud, like a clap of thunder going off right next to you.
That is incredible. You, my friend, you have a place at my side. Make more of these. We shall use them to crush our enemies, and conquest will be ours.
Glad I sat on the bench.
Whoa. You call me ass sucker. I don't know.
Not you,
You have
them.
thunder.
And I point back to the arena room.
You have proven yourself. Grumsh approves. I approve.
But I wasn't in.
What do you say of Cave Mother? Would she approve of him? He is great artisan. He makes weapons we can use to destroy.
I would say so. I mean, it's just the
I don't
idea
want
of
to destroy.
trying to keep the balance.
I want to say something.
As y'all are kind of having this conversation, Uli, you've been tailing kind of the two.
Oh god, please let it fucking be shit.
This large cloud of thunder goes off behind you, and the two turn around and look and see you. You turn with them. As you turn, make a perception.
Wasted 20's.
Look down into an alleyway. You see this red-headed guard as a woman by cloth. It is just viciously beating her with his club in an alleyway. And he drops her, grabs her purse, and runs down the rest of the alley and disappears. And that's where we're going to leave it for the night.
Jeez. That's horrible.
Whoa. We knew how to project a little bit better. There were some parts where it did get kind of low.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure how it picked it up yet. So.
I felt like I was pretty loud.
Like I said, like right then, I turned around, I barely heard you. So.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, of course.
Of course we are. So if you guys liked what you saw, leave a comment, like it, and we'll see you guys next week.
Ah, have a wonderful time.